9 billion people in our world, okay? And some people don't think that our world's going to be able to sustain or have that many people living on it, because as our population grows, we need places to live, right? And we need water to drink. But agriculture, to grow our food, we need land to grow our food and water to grow our food, okay? So what that means is that we're gonna have to do that with science. And that's why we need you guys to do the great research that you did, so that way you can be scientists when you grow up and help us grow more food. Ask us lots of questions, we are here to answer them. But we are going to start out by asking you guys about your research in this poster session. So why don't you go ahead and go to your poster, and we're going to start coming and asking you all sorts of fun questions.
Oh, they started to germinate on day 3?
Yeah. By
Very
day
cool.
16, they were already like that.
Nice.
And then by day 18, they grew even taller.
Tell me what happened in it.
We graft our plants in shade in order to see how the plants would grow. And we monitored our plants and recorded them on the ground. We did this procedure until day 40. On day 40, we opened seed pods and took out the seeds.
And how many seeds did you guys get?
801.
Wow. And what did you use to pollinate?
Q-tips.
Q-tips? What was the hardest part about the project?
Thank you.
Making sure what?
What else can we do?
They didn't die.
They didn't die? Yeah, you did a nice job on that.
Sometimes we think we have an answer, but we have to do a lot more tests to make sure that we have the answer.
Everybody does research together, and they talk to companies, and they talk about their products, and so yeah, our scientists do some pretty cool stuff. You did it, so yeah, you guys have already got this done. You got this.
Which project? What's your name?
Ron and Cole.
What school do you go to?
Stoutfield.
Okay, tell me about your project.
Okay, so in our project, we kept track of the temperature of our grow box.
Yeah?
And then we also kept track of the plant height, how many flowers we had, and how many seed pods we had. And then whenever we finished like crunching the seed pods, we had 207 seed pods before we crunched them, then 531 seeds, and then those two were our cost totals of seed pods.
Wow.
The easiest part was keeping it alive.
Keep it alive? Yeah. And what was the best part that you like? What did you like doing?
The best part that I liked was to crunch the seed pods and count the seeds.
I thought I would have liked pollinating the flowers. Did you like doing that? That's kind of cool.
My name is Aaron Hernandez.
Yes?
And we had all 348 seeds in total from all the class. And we had 68 seed pods.
And who's your teacher?
Miss Crosslin.
Okay. What part did you like best about this project?
When we pollinated it.
Oh, I like the pollination too. Now, did you guys use bees? How'd you pollinate?
We got these we got these cottons.
The cotton ball, yeah.
And we put on the little things right here, and we put them on flowers to pollinate them.
That's perfect. And so after you pollinate them, that fertilized them, then you got seeds. Good job. And what do you have to add to this? What's your name, young man?
Francisco.
Francisco, tell me about your project.
Our seed total was that 182.
Yeah.
And here's our little chart.
How come you think there's so much difference in these charts? How come one group only had that many, another group had so many more? What do you think?
Because plants are different sizes and shape.
Okay.
And they can't be all the same.
They can't be all the same. Do you think that they watered them all the same?
Nah.
No? What did you like about this project?
We took out the seeds off the seed pods.
Oh, you counted them out, yeah. So you think you might be interested to be a plant scientist? You want to be a plant scientist, or what do you like to do?
Maybe plant science.
I hope so. You got a good start. Thank you. Who's your teacher?
Miss Schwer.
Miss Schwer, okay.
All right. So we're going to come back to you and your results, okay? How about you? Which one is your poster?
This
right here. Okay, so what is one thing that you learned?
I learned that when the seed pods grow, that it opens up by itself and that they'll fall into the soil, and then it'll start to create new parts of plants.
Oh, yeah, that's a really important step, right? Because the seeds need to get out so they can reproduce all around.
Hey guys, so what are you guys from the same school?
Yes.
What school are you from?
Garden City.
Garden City? All right, so look at each other's posters because I'm going to ask you a question, then I'm going to ask you how come they're different. Okay, who wants to go first? Thanks for volunteering. It takes courage to go first. Tell me about your project. What's your name?
Savannah.
And whose class are you in?
Miss Steiner.
And tell me about your project.
Well,
Yes?
we recorded how many seed pods and flowers, and then we wrote it down.
Uh-huh.
And then these were the seeds that we had.
Nice. Now, how come your groups are different? How come the pink group did so well? Do you have any idea?
Because we did it different. We saw what would happen if we put the pink directly by the light, and then we took the red out from under the light.
Oh, did you guys hear that? They put the pink one right by the light, and it grew better. So if you did this experiment again, what would you do?
I would probably put the red under the light and the pink.
Yeah. Because look, the pink did really well. That was in the very middle. Okay. Nice. And tell me, what's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, and tell me about your project. Thank you.
Our project, there were a number of seed pods. There were 72.
And how many seed pods did you have?
That's what it looked like.
Seed pods? Yeah. 70. Okay, that's pretty close.
And we had the number of seeds were 147.
And what about yours? Your seeds?
So you had 100.
How many? 198. Pretty close.
Okay, cool.
And so you had a purple group also, right? Why? How did the purple group do so better? So much better than the others?
They put the amount that they were supposed to put of water, and it was like more close to the sunlight.
So the sunlight was pretty important, huh? Wow. Maybe we should next time we should rotate these around. And tell me your name. And tell me, what class are you from?
Miss Donovan.
Miss Donovan's. Okay. And so tell us about your project.
You're kind of doing some experiments and some more
Plant kids,
Yeah.
they had a lot of seed pods, but at the end they had a little seed.
Now that's crazy. So they had lots of pods but no seeds. So something went wrong. Any idea?
Well, I know theirs were on the edge of the...
Maybe it was colder. Mm-hmm. Which team were you on? Team Green. Looks like you did really well. That's a good team to be on. So how come you had so many seeds?
Because we always put it under the light.
Oh, now did you guys hear that? All three of you, the ones under the light, did better. And I wonder why. What do you think? Why?
Because it got more light.
Got more light? What else did it have more?
Because the light, like from the leaves, so the leaves gets the sunlight, and then it gives like food to it.
What was the best part about the project?
The best part about the project was seeing it how it grew, because like it grows like so fast. It only has like 40 days to grow.
Yeah, you know that's really good that it's only 40 days. And what did you like about it?
I liked when we just started it, when we put it all together, like we had cups and then the dirt.
Mm-hmm. And the soil. And what did you like about the project? Because you had 100 million seeds.
I like that each one of us got to do something.
That you shows all.
It was fun. It was fun to do.
It was fun to do. I'll tell you what, it's going to get warm pretty soon. Are you interested in planting a garden? You could just do it in your backyard. You don't have a yard. You could buy a bag of soil at Lowe's and just leave it right there in the bag and poke a hole in it and plant some seeds. You're experts at that. And what school are you from?
Chapel Glen.
All right, tell me about your project.
Well, we got the Brassica rapa light cycle. It goes pretty fast. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
Very cool.
We got like temperatures and how many flowers. We got like 18 in that day. We had like 39 in that day.
Wait a minute. Oh, 39 flowers. Wow. And what was the best part about this?
See how these tiny seeds right here
Wow.
grow into like big gigantic
Yeah.
trees.
That's something. what was the best part of the project? You like seeing the seeds grow, huh?
Yeah. And we got the number of seeds and pods down here.
How many total seeds did you have?
173.
Good job. Good job. Congratulations.
Thanks, because we got 46 pods.
Nice.
I'm Ashlyn, and I go to Roby Elementary.
Go ahead.
I'm Lily, and I go to Roby Elementary. I'm Jewel, and I go to North Wayne Township.
Okay, and you, young
Layla,
Layla, where do you go?
Westlake.
Get over here then. All right, so I see some very colorful posters here. So, are they all the same?
No.
Why? What happened? Why did I gave you all the same seeds? How come they're not the same?
You gave us 2 seeds because our plants wouldn't grow.
Oh, why didn't your plants grow the first time?
I don't know.
What?
Maybe we didn't put enough water in them.
Maybe we didn't put enough water in them. Okay, that's good to know. Now, how come they grew the second time?
Maybe they just. She said maybe the seeds were dead.
Okay, so maybe the seeds were not that good. So how come they're not the same?
Well, a bunch of ours died
Why?
because the pink string fell out of them
And what was the job of the pink string?
to water them.
Oh, you know what? I should have done a desert project with you guys and gave you a cactus. Cactus don't need much. No.
Yeah. And some people overwatered them where it was like almost filled up, the grow tub was almost filled up with water.
So you probably learned that plants have basic needs. Some plants like it hot and dry, and some plants like it hot and wet, right? And what about you guys? How come yours is not the same?
Ours is not the same because all plants have different heights and can contain more seeds and more seed pods.
You know, I selected these seeds. They were supposed to be twins, identical. Everything was supposed to be the same. But some grew taller than the others. Did you guys notice anything about why some grew taller? Did you?
Because some got more water and some didn't get more water than others. And one was very, very tiny because all that person did was 1 drop of water.
Oh my goodness, did you hear that? So water was a basic need. Anything else? What do you?
Some of them were different because some are closer to the light in the grow box and some are further away.
No, wait a minute. You hear what she said? She said some are closer to light. So I'm going to be kind of a scientist. Prove it. Prove it. Which one was closer to the light?
Like the light was kind of like right here.
Yeah, in the middle.
Some plants were like closer and then some plants were farther.
Which group had the best light? Do you remember?
Team C.
Team C. And how many? And so they had a lot of pods. So if you guys did this project over again, what would you change about it? Yeah.
What I would change is because the plant that I filled with soil, I think it had too much soil.
Too much soil?
Because it was almost all the way full to the top.
Uh-huh.
It only had like that much left until.
So plants need space also, right? So you would do it differently, okay? What about the food, the nutrients? Did you all put 5 nutrient pellets or?
Yeah.
5? Nobody thought let's put 10 in there and see what happens? Anybody do it differently? Well, how would you do it differently? Yes.
If you wanted your plant to be taller, you probably would added 6, 7, or 8 seeds.
6, 7, or 8 seeds. You want to know a secret? 10 years ago when we did this, we didn't know the right temperature, and they didn't poke holes in the grow box, and half of the kids, all their plants died, and I said, why? And guess what the temperature was? 91 degrees. And what did we learn that year?
It's too hot.
It's too hot, yeah. So let's see your temperatures. What were your temperatures mostly?
They were mostly 74 and 75.
I'll tell you another problem this year. You know, in our schools, at nighttime, they turn down the heat to save money. And so the temperatures may be different at night. So that may, but why don't we ask this scientist right here about basic plants and needs. So is temperature and water important?
Oh yes, very much so. If you take like 2 plants and you expose it to 2 different environments, it's the same kind of plant. They're going to grow differently. Some of them might die. We have in here we we have these greenhouses over there that are actually being controlled by people, so that it's a controlled environment. So we can't plant Brassica outside right now, because why? Why do you think? It's because it's too cold. So the only way we can grow Brassica is in a controlled environment. So it's really important that if you want your experiment to work, you have to be able to provide the environment that it needs to make it work. So did you guys learn a lot from doing this experiment? Yes. Did it take a short time or a long time to do it?